And there was
Into
also one in 1990, the Ritz Carlton.
yes, yeah, that started out as an attempted suicide, and again, they send the rescue in there, and we pull up anyway, and we get out of the rescue. We look up, and I see this person sitting in the window at the top floor, and she's got her feet up on the windowsill, and she's sitting there anyway, and so we go upstairs anyway. But before we went up, we said, there's no floor really above her other than the roof. So why don't we grab some ropes and go what they call a bumblebee suit, and so we grab that and we go up there anyway. And the Boston police, they have a negotiating team, a couple of cops anyway, and we get to the top floor, and they're talking to her, and they're trying to get her to come in, and she's not coming in. She's, I'm gonna jump, and so we're looking at one another saying, she's gonna jump. She probably would have, because 9 times out of 10, if they're gonna do it, they do it. And when we get there, they've already done it. But this one here, she's hanging in the window and everything. We're looking, and so let's go up on the roof. So we go up on the roof anyway, and kind of sneak over to the side. We're looking over the edge of the roof, and because she's right below us. So, anyways, it's a team back. So I got what they call a bumblebee suit in my hand, got bags of rope and everything, and now we had to make a plan on what we were going to do. So the plan was we got to send somebody over the side, and now they're looking around. Nobody's saying, "Oh, I'll go." Fucking, this is 17 stories above the ground. So I said, "I'll go." I said, "I don't mind." I said, besides, the rest of you guys are too fat. I said, you'll have to snap the rope. So, anyways, I get the bumblebee suit. I put that on and everything. Meantime, we're looking for an anchor point up on the roof, and we find an anchor point, and next thing I know, ladder 17 comes up there, and this kid, Mikey Walsh, he was a lieutenant on ladder 17. He says, "Are you sure you want to do this?" He says, "What happens if the fucking rope snaps?" I guess I'm dead. I said, "No." So we set up what they call an airbag. It's a bag that they use in Hollywood, the stunt people use. So we set that up, and they set it up down on the sidewalk, but that thing's only good for like about 3 or 4 floors, and other than that, you'd get hurt. You get killed. So that was the thing. I said, "Snaps." I said, "The bag ain't gonna do shit for me." I said, "I'm dead." But anyway, the plan was we get all set up and everything, and they were going to go downstairs, talk to the cops, get the cops to get her attention, and start talking to her. So when she turned to look into the room and everything, I was going off the roof. So just before I did that, they said, "She's got a razor." I said, "What?" They said, "Yeah, she's got a razor. She's liable to." So razors and ropes, they ain't, they don't go. So what are you going to do? I said, "I'll show you what I'm going to do." I said, "You just get her attention." I said, "When I go over the side," I said, "I'll kick her so friggin' hard." I said, "She won't know what hit her." And that's how it worked out. They got her attention. I went off the roof, and I kicked her, and she went in the fucking room, and she landed on the floor, and everybody jumped on her and everything, and I'm still dangling out there in midair on a piece of rope. So I'm hollering, "Hey, fuck her, get me in," because I didn't want to be hanging around out there longer than what I had to. So I
How
got her anyway.
how high was the how high up was she?
17 stories.
Wow.
Yeah, she's top floor of the Ritz Carlton. That's 17 stories.
And
So
she had a razor in her hand, right?
that's what they said. They told me that, but if she had, once they jumped on her, I don't know, maybe they got it away from her or something. But anyway, in the meantime, they had, before the plan was to do what I did. They talked. She was an inpatient at the what do you call it? The psych hospital in Waltham. The Fernal School or something. But they talked to her doctor out there, and he said that if you don't do something quick, he said she will jump. So anyway, that was the plan. The plan was, we can't fuck around with this. We gotta do it and get it over with. So that's what I did. Went off the edge there and give her a kick. But today, I see people. I mean, I work down the state academy here. These kids in drill school that are going on these different departments, and they're training them in all aspects of the fire service. And one of them is ropes. And not only just down here, but on the Boston Fire Department. They use what they call a main line, a belay line, a safety line, and they use about 4 lines to do one rope rescue. Going back in my day, I used 1 rope. That was it, which was kind of stupid. Because today, if the main line failed, you've got a safety line on you, and you got a belay line on you. So you're really not going to get hurt. My day when I did it, it was all over if that line snapped, So that's how the fire service has changed a lot as far as gear that they were using or wearing and procedures that they do. I don't know. It's changed a lot,
And there was there's photos of you going off the side of the what was it called, the parapet, I think.
Yeah.
And I look at those photos and I'm like in awe just watching, and just looking at them. And you got the Walter Scott medal. What's that? The second highest medal?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then 3 years later, there was another one